Good evening and welcome to News Channel 8. I'm Jerome Aegean, and these are some of the top stories we have for you tonight. A major press conference at WAPA. An accident sends 4 to the hospital. We've got the exclusive, and summer camping with your children. These stories and more are up next on News Channel 8. In our top story tonight, the Water and Power Authority held a major press conference on St. Thomas earlier today. On the agenda, the deadly LEAC.
Now, how the fuel cost or the LEAC is derived, I don't believe there are too many times that we can go into the explanation of the LEAC, because it seems to be one that has not been grasped by all involved and by all segments for that matter. The LEAC is an adjustment clause that was implemented by the Public Service Commission to address volatile fuel oil prices. The LEAC, as it's known today, well, the first instance of the LEAC was 1989. In 1989, when the LEAC term came to be born here in the Water Power Authority. Prior to 1989, fuel costs were always covered by the customers, as in all utilities. Every utility in the world passes on their fuel costs to their customers. In 89, there was a portion of the fuel costs in the base rate, and the rest were in the LEAC. As fuel started to get more and more volatile, in 1998, a barrel of oil was about $12 for the Water and Power Authority. In 2003, it was $22. At that point, the Public Service Commission decided to completely isolate the LEAC from the base rate cost. So you had the base rate and you had all the fuel costs separate in the LEAC. I want to make it perfectly clear for everyone in the community that the Water and Power Authority is very mindful of the impact of the cost of fuel, the LEAC, the cost of electricity and water, and its impact on the community. Personally, I can tell you that my heart bleeds every time I hear a story about a business closing, a customer making decisions that are compromising their disposable income. And as a company, we're very mindful and conscious of what the rates do and how they affect the customers. And every waking moment that the authority is spent in an effort trying to curtail that cost and curtail that impact. As I continuously say, the employees of the Water and Power Authority are customers as well. So every incentive is there for all of the employees to find a mechanism in which to curtail this cost that is heavily impacting all of our lives here in the territory.
And in other news tonight, there was a 2-car accident that sent 4 people to the hospital earlier today. News Channel 8's Wes Small files this exclusive report minutes after it happened.
Thanks a lot, Jerome. Here's what's going on. It is 12 o'clock noon, and about 15 minutes ago, we have this vehicle here traveling from east to west, as you can see. Allegedly, she ran a red light and she was going fast. 3 other passengers are in this ambulance here, a woman and 2 girls. We believe none of these injuries are life-threatening. The woman is in that ambulance, and a black Mustang was coming from Central High School this way. He had the light, apparently, but this lady here caught him. His car has already been towed. He won't talk to me because he has to go to court later on. He doesn't want to jeopardize his case. I can say this, it is the summer. There are children about. As the cameraman looks out that way, traffic is definitely stacked up on the Centerline Highway here, Centerline Road. Pretty simple, folks. You need to slow it down on the roads because it is the summer. We have a lot of children out here. Godspeed, and we pray for this woman. Good job by rescue. As you watch some of the file footage on how they got these people out of harm's way. Good job by the traffic division. They were here within seconds. And the other officers here making sure that debris and so forth, I guess, going to get out of the way. And you can see here that there's still a lot of problems as people try to get back and forth. So now back to the newsroom. Now you're caught up. News Channel 8 all over this breaking story. I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.
Thanks, Wes. And why does it take a tragedy to enforce certain laws? That's the case in the tragic stabbing death of 16-year-old Tamara Bruno, the girl who was killed on the boardwalk last Friday. Now, the Virgin Islands Police Department has turned up the heat on parents of minors who violate the curfew laws. And if you're uncertain about the times and the ages of the curfew laws, the Virgin Islands Police Department will be happy to help you. Please give them a call. When we come back from this break, your kids at summer camp. Stay with us.